back to the Harper's Ferry model train room, and today got another unboxing for you. This particular item is something that I came across on eBay. It will be a item that will help round out the fleet for my Norfolk and Western fleet, and it will be an item that I'm really excited to get because it was listed as brand new. And I got it for basically about a couple of hundred under retail. So let's get it out of the box. I mentioned in my videos in the past, most of my collection is used, but I do occasionally get new items. But this is kind of a unique thing in that it's new, but it's used. So let's take a look at it and see if it's really in good condition. Again, what I've mentioned before, the nice thing about MTH engines is that with Protosound, this is a Protosound 3 model, which I'm excited about, is that you can, once they're on the track, and you can open up the remote and take a look at the odometer and chronometer settings and see just, how much has this item been used. So for you today, we have a beautiful Norfolk and Western GP9 with the high hood instead of the lowered hood. I see that almost all of the packing foam is still on it. Looks like it's brand new to me. Layouts, on smaller curved layouts, like what I used to have with a 042, 054 curve. Now I have 063 is like the smallest curve I have, like on my inner loop, but I also have 072 and some larger curves and some other places. And these engines, when you run them slow with a consist behind them, look very prototypical because of their smaller size, their smaller length, and there's less overhang, and they just, when you multi-unit them, it just looks very prototypical on 3-rail O-gauge layouts. And so that's part of the reason I really do like the Jeeps. Hey, we've got our GP35 unwrapped. We see our high hood configuration, and we're just checking out some of the details. One of the things that's really neat about the 35 is that the top comes off here, and that gets you access to a variety of different controls, including your DCS, DCC switch, your volume, and a couple of other little things that are in there that are handier because they're up at the top as opposed to being on the bottom. This model is full of nice little details. It has little mirrors here that are on the side, a cab figure. It also has detailed safety tread along our walkways on either side. I love that the handrails are painted kind of a contrasting color with the yellow, the big Norfolk and Western logo, very cleanly and crisply painted on. This is a black unit, and it's hard to see some of the details that I can see that maybe the camera's not picking up. Are different grates along the side for ventilation, and our spinning fans on the top. All the things that you expect from the MTH. Front truck is highly detailed. It has the MU cables that are located right there. It has a cut bar for the coupler, and it also has this neat little walkway plank that can drop down. We can get it to go. There it is. And that would drop down so that the engineer or the crewman can pass from one multiple unit over to the next one safely. For diesel, there are a lot of separately applied add-ons. These hooks on the top for cranes to connect to. There's some grab irons that are on the top here as well, and some more along the sides. Just really a high level of detail, and a great model of the GP35. Okay, I did a search and found it, added it to my DCS remote. Now let's start her up. And as always, first thing we want to do is hear that horn. Nice, really like that. Let's check out the cooling feature by hitting the SPW button. Another thing that I like about MTH engines is that they have a great amount of smoke. We've got a good column of smoke coming out. I'm turning that off for now. Now let's hear the bell. We've got directional lighting, of course. It's LED on the PS3s. So let's go pick up a string of Norfolk and Western cars, maybe some Virginian, and see how she pulls. Another thing that I thought that's really cool about GPs is that, especially the long hooded versions, is that they prefer to operate them with the long hood going forward, and so you'll see your engineer is looking, and this is the forward direction. It was more familiar to them when they were moving from steam engines, which had long hoods as well, with the boiler out in front.